A dark, rainy night, a deserted highway, a lone figure walking away from the road. Her red dress flowing in the wind, the sound of her high heels echoing in the silence. Behind her, a sleek black car moves like a shadow, following slowly, silently. Cut to a young man named Aiden sitting alone in his apartment. The TV is off, casting long shadows on the walls. Suddenly, his phone lights up, breaking the silence. He reaches out to see an incoming text message. It reads, "Don't let her in. She isn't human." Confused and slightly unnerved by the cryptic message, he dismisses it as a prank and goes about his evening. But then his doorbell rings, and standing on his doorstep is a drenched woman in a crimson-red dress. Her hair is tousled by the wind, her eyes sparkling with an otherworldly glow. Before Aiden can react, she extends a hand, fingers long and pale, nails like polished ivory, and murmurs, "Let me in." The scene shifts to a flashback. Aiden is at a lively bar, the air filled with the clinking of glasses and lively chatter. He's seated at the counter nursing a drink when she walks in. All eyes turn to her as she approaches the bar. There's something about her smile, her touch, her very presence that draws him in, making him forget everything else around him. But when he looks into her eyes, he sees something unsettling, something that doesn't quite seem human. Back in the present, Aiden stands frozen at the door, torn between a sense of foreboding and an undeniable allure. The woman's eyes, now darker, plead with him. She's soaked, yet strangely alluring. In a husky voice, she says, "Please let me in," her lips parting slightly to reveal a glimpse of something sharp and white. As Aiden struggles with his decision, the flickering neon lights from the street lamp outside reflect in her eyes, momentarily revealing the truth. His blood runs cold as he sees a flash of something inhuman, something reptilian, something predatory. Long, slender fingers with razor-sharp claws. Then gone. Was it real or imagined? He opens the door, letting her in. She steps over the threshold, closing the door behind her with a soft click. The moment the door is closed, the screen fades to black. Only a heartbeat sound can be heard. Aiden's apartment moments earlier. Inside, the woman removes her cloak, revealing a lithe, almost skeletal frame clad in a red dress. Her face, though beautiful, seems oddly devoid of warmth, her eyes like pools of ink in the dimly lit room. She moves with an eerie grace, each step silent and precise. On the coffee table sits a photo frame. As the woman approaches it, her reflection appears, distorted and grotesque. For a split second, her true form is revealed. Her reflection shows sharp fangs, a twisted grin, and behind her the shadow of a horned, hunched figure seems to stir. Aiden watches in horror as the image vanishes. Turning back to the woman, he sees a slight change in her demeanor. She turns, fixing her gaze on him, and asks, "Do you remember me?" Her voice, a husky whisper. Aiden shakes his head, trying to piece together where he might have met her. The woman nods slowly, as if understanding. She moves closer, and in the dim light, Aiden sees a flash of something unsettling in her eyes. They gleam with a cold, predatory light, like a cat's eyes in the night. She leans in, her breath unexpectedly warm on his skin, and whispers, "We met at the crossroads of desire and despair, where shadows dance and secrets are kept." Her words hang in the air, leaving Aiden more confused than ever. She steps back, her eyes gleaming in the darkness. "Do you feel it? The darkness within you? It calls to me, and I to it." Aiden recoils, trying to put some distance between them. "What are you talking about? Who are you?" The woman's face softens, or at least it seems to soften. "I am the whisper in the darkness, the secret sin in your heart. I am the one who craves what's forbidden, the one who seeks what's hidden." Aiden feels a chill crawl up his spine. He wants to run, to scream, but terror has frozen him in place. The woman continues, her voice dropping to a seductive purr. "You felt it too, didn't you? That spark between us? Don't deny it. Aiden shakes his head frantically, his mind screaming at him to escape, to break free from the spell that's holding him. The woman steps closer, her eyes boring into his. Why do you resist? Embrace the darkness, Aiden. Let it consume you. Her words pierce through the barriers he's built, touching something deep within him, something primal, something dark. And as she speaks, her form begins to shift, her skin takes on a sickly pallor, her eyes flash with an infernal light. Aiden gasps as he sees her true form. She's no longer the woman from the bar. She's something else, something monstrous, a creature of nightmare made flesh. He stumbles back, tripping over a chair, and falls to the floor. He scrambles away from her, his heart pounding against his ribs, threatening to burst out. The creature advances, its eyes gleaming with cruel amusement. There's no escaping me, Aiden. You are mine now. It lunges, and in a flash of teeth and claws, it's upon him. At that moment, the creature pauses, its attention seemingly drawn to something outside the window. It turns, revealing a pair of bat wings folded along its back. Its ears twitch, and it lets out a screech echoing through the apartment. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, the creature is gone, vanishing into the shadows. In the corner, Aiden shivers, pulling himself away from the wall. His mind is racing, trying to comprehend what he had just seen. The apartment is in disarray, overturned chairs and a broken lamp lying on the floor. But amidst the chaos, there is something else, something that sends a fresh wave of fear through him. On the table, next to the photo frame, lies a single red high-heel shoe. It's elegant, sophisticated, and completely out of place. As Aiden stares at it, he realizes with a jolt that it doesn't match the shoe she had been wearing. The one he had seen on her foot was black. This one is red. Suddenly, the sound of shattering glass makes him jump. He whips around to see the window. It's spiderwebbed, and shards of glass are falling to the floor. Outside, perched on the windowsill, is a raven. It looks at him with an eerie intelligence in its eyes before taking off into the night. Aiden, shaken to his core, makes a run for the door, desperate to get away from this nightmarish situation. But as he reaches for the handle, his fingers brush against something smooth and cold. He looks down to see another high-heeled shoe, not black, not red, but a ghastly white. His blood runs cold as he realizes they don't match either. Panic rising within him, he slips on the shoe, nearly losing his balance. It's unnaturally cold, sending shivers down his spine. And as he puts the shoe on, he feels a strange, almost hypnotic pull. His mind screams at him to resist, but it's too late. He feels himself being drawn towards the window, towards the night, towards something dark and dangerous that awaits outside. The apartment grows darker, the shadows deepening. In the gloom, he sees another raven, and then another, and then more. They fill the room, their eyes gleaming in the darkness, their cores echoing around him. As the last ray of light fades from the room, leaving him in total darkness, he hears a voice in his head, cold, seductive, and utterly terrifying. Aiden, come with me. And then everything goes black. The next morning, the police find the shattered window, the overturned furniture, and scattered throughout the apartment, a few feathers and 3 high heels, 2 black, 1 red. But they never find Aiden. No trace of him anywhere. They also find claw marks on the walls, like those of some wild animal. Later, as the forensic team examines the scene, one of the officers finds something unusual, a single red high-heel shoe, elegant, sophisticated, and completely out of place. It doesn't match any of the others. And as the officer picks it up, a chill runs down his spine because it's unnaturally cold, so cold that frost starts to form on his fingers. He drops the shoe as if it were burning hot, and the team leader, noticing his reaction, picks it up. He examines it closely, finding nothing remarkable except for a small inscription on the sole that reads, "To my beloved, always and forever." As the screen fades to black, a voice whispers, "They never found Aiden, just claw marks and a single red heel. If you're brave enough to walk alone at night, make sure you're alone." A final chilling image, the 3 high heels lined up against the wall, 2 black, 1 red, with a 4th empty space where a ghastly white shoe should be. Now check out these terrifying tales and make sure you subscribe for more or watch another video from our channel.